this again. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to call this, but this is basically a response to everybody about me doing a response to Spinnernet. Apparently, I'm not allowed to do a video response to Spinnernet. But before I get into everybody else, let me take care of Wrestling Jesus, because Wrestling Jesus made 2 videos in which he responded, which I accepted. Imagine that, someone actually accepting a video response, even when all it is being immature and trashing somebody. But okay, whatever. In which the videos he went off on tirades on numerous things that I won't go into because a lot of it was bullshit, flat out bullshit with him just being stupid. But there was one thing that he brought up that okay, other people have asked me about it, so here we go. Crazy Mike made a video about oral sex on women, on the proper, I think it was on the proper way of going down on a woman, or having oral sex on a woman. I think most of the people that are seeing this video, I think even the young children pretty much understand that concept of some sort of sexual act with a woman. Okay? That's all we'll talk about on that part of it. Now, he said, I didn't say anything about Crazy Mike when he said that, yet I trashed Spinnernet because of one thing he said in the video. And it wasn't one thing he said in the video. But it wasn't just that. It was things he had said in a video and things that he had said elsewhere. But as far as Crazy Mike, you were an idiot for that video. I don't know why you made the video. I don't know, well, I do know why you made the video. You made the video because you were trying to I don't know for sure, but trying to get a gut reaction out of somebody, trying to just get reaction out of people, just coming on here and being crazy. You should have made the video. Even when you made the video, you should have put up some sort of warning about that, kids shouldn't have watched the video. It was inappropriate. It wasn't the right thing to do. And hopefully you never do a video like that again. So there you go. Now, I'm sure Wrestling Jesus and others will say, well, you went really easy on Crazy Mike. Well, here's the thing. The first time that myself and Moral Virus and Calvin Hobbs confronted Spinnernet on the issue that we had with him, we were very diplomatic about it. We just basically said, hey man, you might want to watch what you say around some of these kids, this, that, and the other. And he got very defensive about it, to the point where he was like, and then Jared kind of called him out on being defensive about it. From there, it escalated. It escalated to the point where Spinnernet then came on here, which I don't see Crazy Mike doing that, came on here and went off on Jared, called him worse than Hitler and worse than the 9/11 terrorists, if I remember correctly. I believe that was everything that was encompassed, which brought forth the nasty video that everyone now judges Jared on because Spinnernet took down the other video. Now, you might be asking why I'm talking about this, because it leads to the second point that he brought up that I want to talk about, in which he says I'm obsessed with Spinnernet, that all I can think about is Spinnernet, that I even Googled Spinnernet. Okay, I Googled Spinnernet one time. Why did I do that? Because back in the day, well, I don't know if you can still do this or not, but I know you used to be able to do it, and we were looking for the video that Spinnernet did on Jared, where he called him worse than Hitler and worse than the 9/11 terrorists. Now, used to be that other sites would upload YouTube videos, and for the ad revenue. They've done it to mine. I know they've done it to Spinnernet's before. I know they've done it to a whole bunch of people that you would be shocked that they've done it for. So that's why I looked it up. And when I looked up, I did find Spinnernet 1, someone using Spinnernet 1, and it was disturbing to say the least. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's it. Okay, so there you go. There is my response to you. Happy? The rest of everything you said in the video, fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, one other thing. You talk about Mutant and me getting high with Mutant. Yes, I got high with Mutant. Yay! You happy now? You happy? I don't think I've ever denied that. I don't think I've ever said I didn't. I don't think that anyone that ever saw the video ever thought that I didn't. So there you go. Happy now? Okay. Let's continue. Now to the rest of you. It amazes me that I can do a video in which I watched Spinnernet's video, and let me explain why I even watched the video. I watched the video because Instant Classic 8 sent me a text message on my phone and said that Spinnernet made a video that I needed to see. Then other people throughout the day did the exact same thing and said that Spinnernet had done a video that I needed to see. So I watched the video, wrote down, typed out the stuff that I disagreed with him with, and made the video. Now, some people were like, why did you make a 36-minute video on Spinnernet? Something that Wrestling Jesus said, which he didn't even see the video. He didn't even know what I was talking about when I was talking about Spinnernet. He just implied that, oh my God, I must be obsessed with Spinnernet, so that I was making a video response to Spinnernet, which had absolutely nothing to do with it. The only reason why I did the video was because people had shown it to me, and Spinnernet was completely wrong on a lot of the things that he said. So I went off on him, or went off on the video. I made the video in which I went down the things I disagreed with him with, explained it, asked him to explain what he meant by some of the things that he said, and that's what it is. Anyone that's watched the video knows that. It amazes me that people that I don't even like their videos have a better grasp of the situation than other people on here that just automatically in their minds said, oh my God, it's a drama video. There was nothing drama about the video. The video was simply me me going down with the things I disagreed with Spinnernet with and saying this, that, and the other. What even upsets me worse is that there are people who disagreed with me on the video, made a video about me, and then refused to do the video as a video response as low. I'm going to just find the video. I'm not subscribed to everybody here on YouTube. I'm not. If you don't send me the video, if you don't explain to me the video, if you don't let me know that you made a video response to me, then there's no way that I'm going to know that you did a video response. Unless somebody tells me. That's the God honest truth. And I find it pretty gutless when people make video responses to me or videos about me and then refuse to do them as a video response. It's like, oh, well, I want to talk about it, but I don't want him knowing because, heaven forbid, he actually, talks about, actually defends himself. So what is it? The other thing is, apparently on the video, and I haven't gone back and listened to the video, so I'm just going to just say this. Apparently people took from the video that I said the video that Spinnernet made was about me. What I said, and what I was meant to say, maybe I didn't actually say this, was this. If at the end of the video, Spinnernet talked about the fact of people making videos and how he thought they should make videos and this, that, and the other about indie wrestling. I said, and I thought I said this, that I felt the video was directed towards myself, those like myself, and those that that had copied the way that I do things here on YouTube. That's the way I felt it, particularly when he went off on his little elitist rant. I very much felt that was directed towards me, people like me, people who have copied and done things very similar as far as their channels like myself. That's what I was trying to say. If that is causing drama, well, then I'm sorry. But I believe that's the only thing I said in the video that would even cause a little bit of even drama. Most of you didn't even watch the video. Most people were like, you made a 36-minute video on Spinnernet? Oh my God. Without actually even realizing what the video was about and realizing that it was just me going down and refuting the things that Spinnernet was saying. It amazes me that so many of you are so closed-minded that you would think that I can't even talk about Spinnernet without you guys going off on little tangents about, oh my God, you're obsessed with Spinnernet. The last video I ever saw of Spinnernet's, the very, very last video I ever saw before this one, was the video that he made about Hulk Hogan. Well, he was comparing Hulk Hogan, the Hulk Hogan era, and the current era, and said the Hulk Hogan era was darker and more edgy than today, which I completely disagreed with. I actually thought about doing a video review with that, or a video response to that, but didn't. That's the last video that he's ever done. I don't get where people think that the reason why I talk about Spinnernet is to get views or to be a drama queen or because I think the entire YouTube universe needs to revolve around me. If I thought that, wouldn't I make videos every day? Wouldn't I make a video? Would I go 2 weeks without making a video? Wouldn't I, do all of these things? I understand that some of you are very upset with some of us that make indie videos, particularly leading up to Death Before Dishonor, because it seemed like we were cramming it down your throat. Well, in a way we were, because we wanted everyone that was capable of watching the pay-per-view to watch the pay-per-view, because we felt like if you did, you were going to like the pay-per-view, because it was going to be a great pay-per-view. And guess what? It was a great pay-per-view. And I think some of you were really upset that it was a great pay-per-view because you were raring to come on here and say, look, all of these guys said how great and wonderful this pay-per-view is going to be, and it sucked ass. I think that's what you wanted, and you didn't get it, and I think you pissed, and I think some of you it pissed off. And so now, since I made a video on Spinnernet, you're going to come on here and you're going to trash that. I guess I've rambled on for far too long. You guys were upset about the length of the last one. I have no idea how long this one is. I don't have a timer, so I can just talk and not know how long I've gone. But it amazes me that, you know, there were people on here that got what I was saying, and there was people on here that completely refused to get what the video was about. If we can't talk, okay, if we can't discuss wrestling on here, then that little YWC that everyone likes to talk about, that C doesn't stand for community. That C, that stands for just channels. That means we all just have our little channels and we don't talk about anything else and we don't comment on anything else and we don't do anything. I think Spirit would like that. I think that's why he blocks all the people that he does, because he doesn't want there to be any, you know, discussion that he does not approve of. Last time I checked, you know, if you go to my page, my whole page is nothing but a spam central, because I don't block anybody. I let those fools, you know, show the kind of fools that they are. I let them, you know, go off. You go look on my videos. I let people troll and do whatever the hell they want and let people see what kind of idiots are out there. Spirit doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. He also bans people that he shouldn't be banning. He also blocks people he shouldn't be doing at the same time. Of course, we've all gone through that. But if we're not going to discuss things, if we're not going to talk about pro wrestling, then that C doesn't stand for community anymore. And some of you need to come to that realization that when people make videos on other people, it's not about drama. It's about disagreeing with people and sharing opinions and talking about opinions. That's what it's about. Some of you don't get it, and I'm fathomed by it. Fathomed. Listen to me, fathomed, not fathomed by it. I'm perplexed by it. It really bugs me. I was pretty much upset all day, not because of what people were saying, but because people completely refused to get the point of the video. Maybe the video was sucky and the point didn't come across well, and maybe some of you just thought it was a drama video, but most of you didn't see it. I know you didn't watch it. I can read the comments. I can question the comments and can tell most of you had no clue what you were talking about. You just saw that I did a video on Spinnernet and thought it was a drama video. So, you know what? Get a fucking life. Actually, if you wake up, realize that it was trying to actually start a real discussion, which apparently some of you don't want, I guess. I don't know. But with that, I'm out. Actually, I'm not out. I'm going to do a video. A lot of people have asked me to do a video on, Fedor and Brock and lots of other things. I'm going to do it on my other channel. I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm going to try to keep it at 10 minutes. We'll see. If not, maybe it'll be up tomorrow. But with that, I've rambled on long enough. I have no idea how long I've rambled. But anyways, with that, I'm out. Have a good one. Later.